Okay, y'all, so I do feel a very heavy energy around trying to get something done. You may really feel like you have to pull yourself together because there's something kind of like tugging on your energy, making you feel like going backwards. Like for a while, you've been going forward with something, and it's just something I feel like maybe even some communication, somebody has just told you something, and it just made you feel like, damn, I didn't think of that, or it just brought you to another awareness, a certain awareness that like you're focused on something that you weren't focused on before. And whatever this is, it's not necessarily positive, okay? I'm getting that it is something that you maybe needed to hear, okay? Like somebody, whatever this piece of information was, it was something that could be useful, but it was meant to be taken in a more positive aspect as something that you can actually overcome, not something that you feel can be something that can hold you back, because it's not. So we have communication right here. I feel like somebody had, it was some harsh communication, okay? I feel like somebody has told you something in a harsh way, and this, whatever this was, it's like you couldn't really argue back at it because it was a valid point, but I feel like you just didn't like the way it was said to you. Somebody, whoever said this shit, it's almost like fuck them, honestly, because whoever said, it's like God uses the most like mysterious things to give us messages, okay? And it's about, whatever grabs our attention first. That's just what happens, okay? So I feel like whoever said this to you may be somebody that just wasn't in the right energy to even be saying it, okay? Like they probably were like, you need to get your life together, or you need to do this, or you need to do that, or whatever they're telling you need to do. It definitely is something that you could use. You could be doing it, but in the way that they said it, in the way that they communicated it, you know, it's like you almost literally have to be in a state of, you are protected, in order to receive that the way it was meant to be received from divine. Because this person, in their mindset, their ego, they meant to almost hurt you, you know what I'm saying? But because you're so protected, you receive this information, you were like, dang, but this is really kind of true, you know what I'm saying? And you're able to grow from it. Like, this is a grown-up thing for you to do. Like, I'm not saying that you're not a grown-up. This is very mature of you, okay? Like, very, very mature for you to listen to somebody who didn't even have the best intentions for you, but it's something that they said that still clicked with your spirit, okay? And you listen to it. So anyways, I'm getting that, this sparked a new little thing within you, like a new beginning, a new venture that you're like, okay, I know what I'm going to do. Or like, whether or not you're on this mindset or not, you're being advised to take this mindset and like whatever they told you, really use that word and make it abundant for you. You know what I'm saying? Next, we have creation right here. So whatever it is, it's a piece of information that can be used for your manifestation. Whatever you're trying to create right now, just incorporate that into it, and it will really make something happen, okay? Because we have face your financial fears. That's the last card we have. It says, when you are honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realize that you in fact have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with and released these self-doubts. So yeah, this person may have thrown a shot at you or whatever, but even if it was somebody like from a hater or whatever, it's still not something that you can just ignore. You know what I'm saying? Some people, they may be mean or whatever, but that doesn't mean that they don't know a bit of truth. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel like this person, like whatever happened, it rubbed you the wrong way because it came from a nasty source, but it got the message out, right? It still got the job done. So I'm just getting that it's about facing your financial fears. I'm just really getting this about shaking off the fact that it came from somebody that you didn't want to hear from, okay? Or shake it off that, maybe you even went through an experience, a very harsh experience, and you were like, damn, I didn't want to learn it that way, but I know better now, okay? Now that you know better, it just keep going, okay? Don't, now that you know that you didn't want to learn it that way, face the fact that you don't want to learn it that way anymore, and think ahead next time. I'm just I'm just getting, there's no point in, like, you're gonna keep yourself where you are by worrying about where where this information is coming from. Because if it's true, it's true. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry too much about where it's coming from. Like, I'm even getting like, okay, you might be a religious type of person, right? Okay, and you might hear something from somebody who doesn't believe in God, but what they say hits, like, it just strikes a nerve within you and it really clicks, you know what I'm saying? But part of you just, it's like your ego is really bruised by the fact that it's coming from somebody who doesn't believe in God, and you're like, everything that's true must come from God, you know what I'm saying? Okay, you have to be above this. You have to be like, get out of your ego a little bit and know that God created all of this shit down here. Whatever you believe in, it created all of this, you know what I'm saying? So there's no point in really getting mad at the creation. Just listen, you know. Okay, and vice versa. If you don't believe in God and you hear something coming from somebody who does believe in God, it doesn't matter. Even if, because there's different perspectives and ways to look at things. You can be very much grounded and be like, I don't believe in God because, I believe in the way that science works, or like, you see how things work, so you expect everything to work in the way that, like, mechanically, you want things to be like point A to point B. That's how you believe things, right? But another person they just have a higher sense. It doesn't mean that what they believe isn't real. It just means they're on a different dimension, like, they can actually see other things, which that's another fucking topic. But anyways, guys, I'm getting there, even if your children are telling you something and it's true, don't be so fucking hurt just because your kids got to tell you something. Just listen, like, we're all in this together. We're all humans. We're not perfect. You can't be perfect, but I'm getting that you're gonna learn something. You're gonna hear something. It's gonna hurt a little bit. It's gonna make you feel like, damn, I gotta anchor myself a little bit in this one because I don't feel like I have myself. Like, you're gonna feel like you lost yourself a little bit because, like, damn, somebody told you, this person told you that, or this, you had to learn it from this, and you just feel like, damn, I shouldn't have had to do that, but it's okay, y'all. And the whole point of this lesson, or what you're going through, is to basically be aware of how embarrassed you feel. Be aware of how embarrassed you feel and how just how weird you feel about the whole thing, okay? And just know what you don't like about it, so that it doesn't mean it's not ever going to happen again, but it's just about switching your whole mindset and characteristics and stuff into someone who better fits into this life, that okay, that type of thing can happen now, where maybe a kid can tell you what to do, like, or a fucking devil worshiper might tell you some truth. I'm really using examples. Like, I'm really not the label type of person. I really don't care. That's the whole point of this channel. Like, I listen to my baby sister all the time. Like, she be talking nonsense, but her spirit is really on point with a lot of stuff. Her wisdom is just, she may be speaking on random things. Her mind may not be aware that she's talking about something very deep, but her spirit is connected to deep things, okay? So sometimes, listening to children or listening to things that may be outside of the norm may actually connect you to the thing that you're very much needing to be connected to. But anyways, that's all I have for y'all. Oh, and for some of y'all, it may not be words. It may be an experience that you need to put yourself through. You may need to be like, okay, damn, I might have to go do this thing that I don't want to do. It bruises my ego because I know I'm worth more than this, but you know that there's treasure in it, and it's really about seeing, like, knowing who you are and getting creative with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, society makes it seem like everything is set in stone. Like, oh, the boys have to act this way and girls have to act this way, but things change. You know what I'm saying? It has been changing, and nothing can stop it. No matter how much everybody tries to say something is wrong, whatever is right is going to happen, and nothing can stop that, So I'm getting like, yeah, you may be a type of person who may not do, like, something may be against who you are, but then you get into it and you're like, you have your own spin to it, and it becomes your own sacred thing, even though it may be demonic to everybody else. How you do it and your intention is what makes everything, okay? But anyways, I know y'all hear all that music in the back. I apologize. Somebody watching a movie. Anyways, I hope that resonated with y'all, and I hope y'all really got something from that. I really appreciate y'all for tuning in, and please hit that thumbs up button. Comment what if it resonated. I really, 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 really. I can't express that enough how much I really appreciate the feedback, and because it really lets me know if I'm doing something for y'all, and which I know I really feel like I am, because it's my intention to do that. But it helps me to know that y'all are receiving it well, and it helps me to be more confident and post more, and even get more creative with the videos. You know what I'm saying? So just help me help y'all a little bit. But also, my Cash App is on the screen if you like to donate. I really appreciate all tips and donations, okay? And I understand that everybody can't financially donate, so if you are able to give me just a like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell, I really appreciate all of that, okay? So yeah, stay tuned for my next video, and see you next time, okay?